the association with rock and the Music Connect happened, I got a lot of acting opportunities to play the foreigner, to play the Angrez more importantly, because that's one of the first things that they see. I mean, I kind of had the way I look. So I would try and steer clear of that, because there's a tendency to get typecast in the Hindi film industry. Although that is diminishing gradually as every film comes by. So I'm hoping that is kind of like a bright sign for me. And but yeah, once I got connected with the rock thing, the thing is, because I've been contributive to a lot of various genres. I've been a DJ. I've had a band. I do I judge music competitions which are not rock, which are like probably Sufi, and there is in fact in January I'm judging a huge all Bombay competition for gospel choir singing. So I'm associated with music overall. And of course the rock element filters through it here and there, but that's okay.
You think that's just the hair or?
Oh, you mean like that?
Is it because of that? Okay.
Well, probably yes, I guess. But at one point in time, that was really I think because I used to have hair this long, back when I used to be a DJ and things like that. So yes, the rock image comes through, and rock and long hair kind of somehow synonymous.
Yeah.
But David Guetta has got long hair, so
that's true.
That's out the window.
You look a lot like him, like a young David Guetta. Anyway.
Everybody says that. Yeah. I like the word that you use.
Young.
Oh, Nick's a good friend. And we keep talking, chatting, we keep meeting up from time to time. He's always, he's such a busy guy. He's traveling, he's bringing the best of international dance to India and across India as well also. So, but he's also trying to go away from the commercial EDM that exists. So he's trying to push the different genres that are there, whether it's deep house or tech house, whatever names that, you can give to electronic dance music. So he's becoming quite the champion for that kind of music, and what I would like him to do is to encourage more and more Indian DJs to come out to produce their Indian original music productions and then play that. So right now the draw is all the foreign DJs and the names and so on and so forth, because that kind of draws the crowd. For some reason in India we tend to think as local artists as they live next door, so we don't really need to pay and go and see them. But that's the kind of a culture that also needs to develop, which with dance music you can do. So Nikhil tries that in his way, and he's succeeding to a large extent as well, which is great. The talk of the sequel is on, so I guess I probably will be popping in a couple of scenes in the sequel to Rock On,
right.
Rock On 2. And I'm also currently involved in a theatre project. I'm doing a new production of Merchant of Venice back in Bombay. I've got a couple of shows coming up in December, and then more lined up for January and February as well. So theatre, I'm on the stage as well. I'm doing my gigs. I've got to get back and do a whole bunch of gigs in December and January across India as well also.
Right.
So yeah, so music is happening, acting is happening, theatre is happening, and I'm developing some of my own film projects as well also. So everything is in flux.
What will it take, Luke Kenny, to self-actualize?
To?
Self-actualize.
Self-actualize? What does that mean?
To reach this is what I want to do and I'm happy doing this, at peace basically.
Like the
zenith of...
I've arrived now, I can't do anything more, it's time for me to...
Yeah, pretty much, where you can just be at this point and be like happy. This is it, this is what I want to do, I found this thing I'm doing.
Okay. I don't know, I don't think that'll ever happen to any of us, and particularly to me, because there's always, after something is done, when whether it's a gig or it's a film or any kind of activity that I'm contributive to, I'm always looking for the next thing to do. And the next thing that comes along is always different and much more, or much in a different way from what I've done past. So that keeps me thinking and believing that it's never going to end. I'll never ever reach So as long as I'm physically able and young enough to do what I'm doing, I just keep rolling. Better to be a rolling stone than to be a hard rock.